What makes you feel good? What floats your boat and makes your steps lighter? And what puts a smile on your face without fail and make even your hump day blues disappear? Well, those are the kind of positive ideas we want to focus on because from this point on, it's good vibes only. On Good Vibes Only, we invite some good people into the studio to talk about good things only. That is, whatever makes us feel happy, whether it's foods, moods, hoods, or goods. And today's good person with the good vibes is singer, songwriter, and radio host Samuel Seo. Hello!
Whoa! Boo, 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 boo.
Welcome! Wow, I'm already feeling the good vibes.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, wait, first off, Can I say this one thing real quick?
Yes, please.
It's such an honor to finally meet you, man.
Thank you. It's
like ever since I made my
too.
official debut, you were one of those stars that I never expected to meet in my life because you were way up there while I was crawling under the bed.
Oh, I saw that your debut was in 2015.
15. Yeah.
15.
So it's already been 10 years. Oh my god, I feel so old now.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Ty. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, thank you.
So it doesn't feel like my first time. Like you don't feel like a total stranger to me.
Thank you.
Because of thanks to DJ Xander.
Yeah.
I think he mentioned that he was going to your wedding or that he went to your wedding.
Yeah, he was at my wedding.
And he was like, oh, he's getting married. Like, he didn't sound very happy about it.
Because we used to hang out quite often before I got married. So, yeah.
I see.
Right.
Well, it's very late, but congratulations.
Yay, thank you.
Oh, Sam, I think you're too close.
Oh, am I too close to the microphone?
Too excited. Yeah. All right, so shall we talk about music right away?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so you have experimented with different sounds and genres over the years. So what do you think has changed the most about your music recently?
I don't think my music changed at all, but what changed is rather my point of view towards music, I think. Because back in the days, if you think about it, we were all young, we're too caring, like only about the flashy stuffs, right?
Yeah.
Because you grow up witnessing the fancy stuff, especially a person like myself or a musician like myself who grew up with the background of hip-hop music. All I'm used to seeing are people with fancy cars, fancy houses,
Isn't that
how they're paying their debts all from their parents, etc., and all that. And that was like the only things I was focused on during the early days of my career. But back in 2019, when we got hit by COVID, that's when I decided to become minimalist. Not only because the amount of money that I've been making as a musician decreased, but also I felt the need to get rid of some of the things that I didn't feel the need to.
That is so important.
It is, right? Because I reached this point when I got kind of overwhelmed by all the things that I owned, like some unnecessary stuff. For example, I had 6 laptops.
6 laptops, okay.
Each for different purposes.
Wow, can you explain?
So there's this game that I've been playing for over 2 decades. Actually, almost 3 decades. That starts with the letter D.
Oh.
So one computer is used only when I'm playing that game. And the second one is to take care of when I'm taking care of the documents, text-related stuff. And the third one is whenever I'm traveling to other people's studio to work on music. And the fourth one, my main one, that I use the most to create my own music. And there were other purposes assigned for the rest of 2 computers, but I forgot what they were.
Wow.
But if you think about it, those are all so unnecessary, right?
Right. You didn't need all of 6 laptops. So how many do you have now?
Just 2. Yeah.
Okay, that's
one
a lot
for
of,
when
improvement.
I'm attending song camps. That's the songwriting session. You write songs for other artists, and one that got stuck inside my studio.
So that's a big step.
I mean, it's just the tip of the iceberg. I have many other things. I used to have so many things in my place that I literally lost count how many things that I have. But once I started getting rid of all those unnecessary stuffs, I realized what I really need in my life.
And what's
that? If that even makes sense.
And what is that?
Something that I really need, like take the word as it is. For example, this clothes that I'm wearing, these are not expensive at all. I got them all under like $30 total worth of money. And as long as I can cover up my body And then that's purpose served for
Just
clothes,
for
right?
necessity.
Right.
Just like
Right.
things that you need, not out of like just selfish or
Right.
greed, but
Right.
just what you need to use on it.
Right. Except for music related stuff, I've been investing a lot of money in those, especially the gears, like many other artists would do. But still, yeah.
So you don't buy a lot of fashion?
No, not at
related-
all.
That's good.
Why are you a fashion person yourself?
No, because my New Year's resolution is to buy less,
Right.
especially with fashion. Buy less clothes, and then I found myself going through, like browsing,
Right.
wanting to buy new stuff today. So I was just, thinking if you were like that, if you were interested.
I mean, the only time I'm investing my own money into something is when I'm buying music gears or when I'm getting a haircut.
A haircut.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, yes, minimalist is something that it's one of my goals too. Although it's kind of impossible with 2 kids at home.
Yeah, right.
So, going back to music, you mentioned that 90s music was the last era that really kept an organic atmosphere.
Right.
So, what do you think made that time feel more like life flowing into music?
I mean, it literally sounded more lively during the 90s, especially if you take a listen to some of the neo soul albums been released during that era. For example, the one from D'Angelo, Voodoo, when he released that, it was engineered by Russell Elevato, and the music or the entire album was designed to sound lively because he didn't incorporate any digital elements into it. He just kept things as it is, just taped the whole thing, and released it as it is, sounding very natural. And you can almost picture what was going on inside the studio, which is something we're lacking nowadays, if you think about it. Because now, when it comes to music, everything sounds so punchy, so compact, so compressed.
So polished.
Right. And that kind of imperfection is something that I fell in love with as I grew older. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
Yeah?
Right.
Do you have your own favorite record from the 90s?
I like K ballads from the 90s.
Okay.
So those were, I liked how like raw and organic it was.
Teach me
With
more
that.
about it.
don't
I'm
know.
here as a student.
Oh, by the way, you're still studying music.
I do, of course. I still take lessons from engineers. And I recently started taking, oh no, you know what? I might just keep this one secret.
Oh, okay.
So
Not to be
there's one
revealed
thing
yet.
that I've been secretly learning, but it shall be revealed once I release my 4th studio album. Yep.
All right. So 90s music, yes, there was that organic raw feeling about that we both loved about the 90s. Do you think that kind of organic feeling is still possible today?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out a way to recreate that nuance from the 90s is by getting rid of computer when I'm working on music. Like, I've never shown the picture of my studio to anyone because I wanted to keep all the gear list secret until I release my next album. Is because I've been investing so much time and money into this thing to recreate the sound. And I found a key point, which is to just buy the same gear that they've been using during that time. So, yeah, I guess that's the solution.
So in your music, you try to keep that organic feel to it?
Right. Only when I'm working on music for myself. But when I'm working on a music for other artists, then yeah, I still use computer. I'm still a huge fan of MIDI.
Because you
And
still
all-
have to follow that
Right.
trend that
Trend,
is still
right.
going on.
Right.
Have you worked with any JYP artists?
Yes, I have actually. Ex-Near Heroes.
Oh.
Yeah. Are they still? Yeah, they are, right?
Yes, I never got to meet them.
So there's a song called Crack in the Mirror. I usually work on tracks when I'm making a song for other artists, but for that specific case, I worked on the top line and yeah, ta-da! It's been a while they released it, right? Yeah.
I was reminded when you said song camp because JYP,
Right.
we do a lot of song camps too.
Yay.
So going back to K-pop songs, you know how they're becoming, like speaking of trend too, they're shorter and punchier. How do you feel about that as a musician or as a listener?
I mean, I don't mind the trend changing, the songs getting shorter. We can always go back in time to enjoy music that we used to enjoy as kids anyway. So I'd say the spectrum has become a lot more wider compared to the past. So this change itself is not a bad thing. But what I think is the bad thing is the revolution of, or development of AI. I'm highly against that.
You're against the idea of AI.
Of course. I mean, are you though?
I was very against the idea, but now because the world is changing, you've got to accept the truth.
True.
Because it is happening, right? So okay, then if it is happening, then I will try to make AI as a companion and then use it wisely.
All right.
Or like
wisely.
try to use it. I mean, it really helps out a lot. Like, it saves time. like for me, when I do, not with music, because I'm not working on music now, but when I'm working on translation, for example, I'm a very slow writer, but then with the help of AI, it really saves up a lot of time for me. So I'm thinking, okay, let's think of AI not as an enemy, but or like an opposition, but let's think of it as a companion, like figure out a way how we can work together nicely.
Okay, I see the point. I mean, it can be treated as a companion if it stays in the boundary or realm of just being the support act.
That's right.
For human.
But then if it
in
substitutes
music,
you.
Yeah, in music industry, I'm hearing so many music created by AI. You can hardly tell whether it's created by computer or human nowadays. So my way of fighting the AI is by releasing what I consider to be organic sound music.
Yeah, now that AI is becoming like kind of overcoming everything, I think going back to the original, like going back to the what's organic and real, that's what is different now. That's what stands out, right? Right, let's take a look at some comments.
Okay.
Siska and Riani says, "Hello, Sam. I'm here waving." Agree, though. Buy less things, save money for traveling.
True. Traveling is a great idea.
What are you saving money for?
To buy more musical gear and to buy something nice for my wife. And
Aww.
I mean, there's actually two things that I care the most nowadays. First thing is the happiness of my wife, and the second thing is to figure out a way on how to invest more on my music.
Two most important things.
Two most important things.
Yes.
It is.
I hope your wife is listening to this.
She probably is not.
Unique Ananya 19 says, "Hi Sam, how does it feel to sit on the opposite side?"
It feels so much better, actually. Thank you so much for asking that question. Is because when you're hosting a show, it's not about you, but appearing on a show as a guest, you can speak freely about yourself.
That's right. Yay. I'm glad you like that side.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. And Navy Dog 5184 says, "Hello, Hyerim and Sam. Enjoy both of your shows, especially the segments featuring Sharia and Envy." Oh, thank you. Because we have Envy, member of Black Swan, as a regular guest.
Right. Every Thursday it was, right?
No?
No? Was it?
That's John's Jams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Envy is here on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Kitty Girl 1404 says, "Hello, Samuel. Welcome to 1 Hours. Hope you have fun here." And Sam's so hyper today in front of Limdy.
I mean, like I said, it's a huge honor to finally meet her in person and speak about each other's life. And you know what I do for fun during my show is give each and every one of the listeners their own voice. For instance, Kitty Girl 144. I usually read her comment this way. Meow, 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 meow. Translates to "hello, so Samuel," something like that.
So you read the comments in different voices.
Right.
I'm going to ask you to read the comments later.
All right, thank you.
Right. Now we're going to chat some more after a song. And of course, here's a song by Samuel himself. But could I ask you to cue the song for us?
Okay, we are going to listen to one of my songs from my third studio album called Playa, Playa, Playa. It was the title track, or it is still the title track from that album. And I wrote this song back in 2018. I believe that was December. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy.
We just heard Playa, Playa, Playa by Samuel Seo, who's sitting next to me right now.
Yay! Hope all the listeners enjoyed. And we were actually talking about something really interesting during the previous song break, right?
When the music was going on, I was asking Samuel, so you have a son, right?
And I was like, where?
He's
I
like-
would love to meet that
He
dude.
was like, I have a son. I'm like, wait a minute. I read it somewhere. I was doing my research and I read that you have a son. So I was so happy. Oh, we have something in common. I guess it was fake news.
I mean, I wish I had a son. I mean, whether it be son or daughter, I don't mind as long as it's a kid of my own. I already have name for each one of the options. If I were to have a son, I'm going to name him Loda. And if I were to have a daughter, I'm going to name her Rosa.
Wow. So I hope that fake news will become real news.
Hopefully in the near future, yeah.
In the near future.
But who
wrote
said that? I know, right?
Someone wrote on the internet that Samuel has a son. So
Interesting.
yes, I'm gonna have to double check that.
Yeah.
All right, let's take let's look at some comments, and could you please read the comments, please?
Okay, first one coming in from Siska19 goes, singing along while Playa is being played in the background. Sam Seo, you're so sweet. Happy wife equals happy hubby. Ha 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 ha. That is actually very true. You know what? Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So what makes you happy? I'm talking about in terms of your husband's behavior.
Behavior. For now, it's because I have two kids and they're all babies, right?
Right,
Toddlers.
right.
So I'm most happy when he tells me to go, 들어가서 자. I will take care of the kids. You go inside and take a nap. I will take care of the kids. That's the happiest thing he can do for me.
Okay, interesting.
Very realistic.
Wait, then what about when you guys just got married?
When we just got
Yeah.
married. 데이트 가자.
Oh, let's go on a date. Okay.
Go on a date. Although we've been together for a long time, but still that sentence still makes my heart flutter until this day too.
Okay, I should try that too. I'm asking you this question simply because my wife seemed pretty unsatisfied with her current life right now. And I've been trying out all these different methods to make her happy, but they all didn't work yet. So,
You should ask her on a date night.
yeah, maybe this weekend. Yay!
Yeah. And the next message.
It comes from Kitty Girl. It goes, yeah, Playa was the first ever song I heard from Sam. Where'd you get the inspiration when you want to compose songs? Everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, not everywhere, because I don't rely on inspiration anymore. And I believe relying on inspiration is what separates a professional from an amateur. If you rely solely on inspiration, that's a clear sign that musician is still not ready to become a professional one. You gotta do whether it works out or not on a daily basis. Yeah.
Right. So sometimes
Sometimes it doesn't work, but sometimes it does. And ta-da, I've been releasing the results. Yeah.
all right, and yes.
Yeah.
Going back to the questions. So you have been a radio DJ for quite a time now. Can you tell us about your radio show? a
Oh,
little bit?
yeah. It's called, am I allowed to share the name? Well, maybe not.
That's fine. That's fine. Yes. you are.
Okay, so the show is called Radio and Us. I still have no idea where they named the show after, but it's from the station that starts with the letter A, located in Seocho. And I've been hosting that show for, how long has it been? It's almost been 3 years now.
So what year did you started that?
I'm not sure.
2024?
2023 or 4.
Three or four,
Yeah, either one.
Because in Korea we count the dates like 만으로. We count the dates by like.
Yeah,
lunar.
what's the point
It's
of
a little
doing
bit
that? Like, I've never
confusing.
understood the system.
I don't even. I mean, it's so complicated.
I mean, we never even bothered to think about the reason, but yeah.
Right? So like my son, sometimes he's 3 years old, sometimes he's 4, and sometimes he's 5. I don't know how that. Like okay.
Anyway, being a DJ, I think it has a lot of perks of being a DJ. First off, you get to hear the raw performance of artists. That's the first perk of being a radio
So
DJ.
on your show, people come and perform live
all the time.
all the time.
Right.
Wow, that's
And I consider that to be like the biggest perk of being a DJ is because I was always curious what they would sound like being inside a studio, you know? So that's the first perk. And second perk is I get to meet a lot of great people.
Right.
Because as an introverted person myself, I'm a 100% introvert, by the way.
Are you?
I am.
Doesn't show.
I mean, I learned a lot from other extroverted people on
Like
how
Alexander?
to press that inner extrovert button in your heart.
Like DJ Sander.
He's an extrovert. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Like DJ Xander.
Oh, yeah. Like Xander.
Hanging out with Xander.
Learn from the best. Not only Xander, but for example, the PD Neem outside, Chris PD Neem. She was one of the best teachers I could ever ask for. And who else? Greg, do you know who that is?
Yeah, he was on the show.
Oh,
before.
he was on the show too.
And he sang live.
Greg Heejun, who now goes by the name of Jude, a singer-songwriter, and many others that I met at a different station. Yeah.
So it sounds like your radio station has a very different vibe than with my show.
But I want our studio to look like the one here.
Oh, so has being a DJ changed the way you listen to music?
Yes, of course. I started embracing a lot more different types of music. For instance, I wasn't much of a fan of ballad music up until like 4 years ago. I mean, not only because it wasn't my jam, but rather more so because it was kind of too slow for me.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Everything is so slow, very sentimental.
That's what I like about ballad.
I mean, yeah, that's what I like about it too now. But you inevitably have to listen to the music, even though it doesn't match your musical taste, right? As a DJ. And I was like, why not take this chance and turn this into an opportunity where I get to learn more about the music that I wasn't really familiar with. So I've been studying about the genres that I wasn't familiar with over the last couple of years, and yeah, I started enjoying a lot more music than I used to. Yeah.
I feel the same way because I would normally listen to songs that I just always listen to,
Right.
but when I'm doing the show, you get to listen to new songs and
Right.
songs that you wouldn't normally listen to. So that's a good part. You get to learn about new music too.
Right. And it actually helped a lot in terms of being a songwriter for other artists. Is because when it comes to being this type of ghostwriter, right? People playing the role of composer in the background for other artists. It's not about you. So you have to know what they're looking for, right? And what better way there is to than listening to the music that you don't normally listen to, right?
That's right. And another good thing about being a DJ is that it helps you keep updated with the latest trends and news. Right?
And some of them I actually fell in love with. For example, Cordes. Oh. Man, when they made their debut, I was like, oh my God, this is the best thing we could ask for.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that with Longshot.
Longshot, yeah,
The
they're
new
also a
group.
great group too. I felt this kind of emotion when Rise made their first official debut. And I was obsessed with one of their songs called Get a Guitar.
Oh, that song. Yes.
Right.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you get a lot of 사연들, like stories and messages from your listeners. So what kind of stories or messages really stick with you the most? Or do you remember the most? Do you give good advice?
Like this is kind of a random answer to give out, but there was this one time I received a message about a person who was you know what, this is kind of inappropriate, so I'm not gonna continue, but there was this absurd message which should never have been read on air. But we did anyway because we were given that side on our story from that listener.
Oh, I'm so curious.
And that message left such a strong impact on me that it never leaves my brain. Anyway, yeah.
Very curious.
I mean, normally we talk about music. We recommend music that we enjoy on a daily basis to each other. And yeah.
And if you could describe your radio show's vibe in 3 words, what would that be?
Hectic. Not hectic.
Hectic.
Let's just put it this way. Insane. Interactive. And informative. Informative. Well, I would like to move that word informative to the first place. Well, mainly because, I mean, I believe, this is just in my humble opinion, there's not a lot of like K-pop shows hosted by a music producer who's actually creating songs for other artists not in the past tense, but present too, that can speak or have in-depth conversation about music. And that's one of the perks of listening to my show. I talk about all the things that you might miss out when listening to listening to a certain song. I talk about the details, talk about the instruments, like dissecting everything everything possible as a producer perspective. Yeah.
Right, because normally we would just listen to the song and
Right.
say, oh, it's a good song, or, just have a very slight or light
Right.
insight about
Right.
it. But through your show, we get to get the
Right.
deep insight of the
I mean, I
song.
don't get too deep, but to a certain point, by listening to my show, you will get a new perspective. Yeah.
I'm sure many K-pop lovers would be, they would love your show.
Hopefully. Yeah.
All right, now we have another song by Samuel coming up. So what can you tell us about this song, Un, Cloud?
Oh, so this is when I really began my next chapter in my life as a musician. This is when I started collecting all the analog gears from the 70s, 80s, 90s. And back then, I always wanted to create a song that can give the listeners this certain image. You know what happens when we listen to music, right? We picture a certain image in our own mind, but it often gets distracted by the words in the song. It makes you think in a certain way, right? I wanted to give the listeners some sort of freedom. And with this song, well, I kind of gave them what kind of image they want they are to picture in their mind is to like staring blankly at the sky, gloomy sky. And this song doesn't really have words to it. So just imagine, have fun with whatever imagination going on in your mind with this song. We're going to listen to this song right away. Can you?
All right, let's listen. Once again, this is Un, Cloud by Samuel Seo. We just heard Un, Cloud by Samuel Seo.
Yay!
Wow.
One thing I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No. Go ahead,
Like
please.
there's one thing I really want to brag about this song is that I added 장구 throughout the whole track. Like when I was working on this specific album, it's included in an album called Unity 2, by the way. I always wanted to add at least like one or two Korean elements into this song. And 장구 was there.
That's wonderful.
So I just picked it up, started playing.
I love that you added some Korean instruments to it. Did it take a long time for you to work on this song?
No, not at all, actually. It got finished within like 4 hours once from the moment we began recording. Yeah. Yay!
I imagine myself in a lounge or a pub.
Interesting. That was my intention, but interesting way of listening to this song. What gave you the idea of a bar or lounge?
I was just kind of listening. I was listening carefully to see like where would I be? Where would I go to listen? 어디 가야지 would I hear this kind of sound?
Oh,
And just I
okay.
thought it would suit well with a lounge or a pub.
Okay, well, thank you. I just gained a new perspective.
Right, and if you're just tuning in, I'm joined by the artist of the song we just heard, 서사무엘 or Samuel Seo, on this week's Good Vibes Only. And Kitty Girl 140 says, what message? See, now our listeners, we're all curious.
I mean, it would be appropriate if this was a podcast or other sort of radio show where you can freely talk about whatever you got going on in your mind. But nah, you know what? I'm going to save it for later, Kitty. Thank you.
And Luciano S. Jr. says, don't do that. I will not be able to sleep with this curiosity.
Thank you for being curious, but I'm sorry.
Siska Andriani says, wait, I remember that, Sam. It happened not only to you, but to Peter as well from same listener. We're not sure what that
Means, right?
means. Peter
Siska 19, please do
Yeah.
explain about your comment.
Peter Bint?
I mean, it could be Peter, Bent Peter. There's so many Peters that I've met in my life.
We had one Peter
Right, okay.
as a guest.
Okay, and
But what
which
happened
Peter
to
is that?
we had Peter Bint.
Oh,
Have you
okay.
met Peter Bint?
Yeah, of course.
He's a radio host too.
In the
The
station
same
that I was,
station,
yeah.
yes.
But the one I'm close with is Peter Choi. A different one, a singer-songwriter.
Another
Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
So people or our Christina PD님. She people often describe you as having a bright and grounded outlook on life. Do you agree?
Do I?
And where do you think that
I
perspective
mean, what do you
comes
think?
from?
What's your first impression on me? No, you can just don't lie to me. Just be as honest as possible. And tell me whether you agree to this question or not.
I can see.
Yeah?
I completely agree that you have a bright and grounded outlook on life. I think you are, because you were explaining to me about your wife, that you are a hopeless romantic and you love music and you have a positive view on life. Or trying to.
Trying to, yeah. That's more appropriate. Yeah. All right, thank you.
So do you agree?
Yes and a no. Yeah. I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah.
So you're still figuring out.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Still on my way. Yeah. And?
Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you going to ask me something?
Oh, no.
Okay. And has your definition of success changed since you first started making music?
Definitely.
Oh.
Because when I first began my journey as a musician, that goes way back actually, even before I made my official debut around like 2008. Do you remember?
2008.
What was it like during 2008?
I was a trainee.
Right.
Very busy.
Right.
Training.
And what was your definition of success back then? I mean,
Of
it can be
success.
different, but
That was before my debut. So it was to become famous, become a K-pop idol star, and it was all that big, like superficial success, I would say.
I'm pretty much the same, I guess. But now I think the definition of success to me personally has changed into being able to release an album full of sound that you truly want it to sound like, if that makes sense.
Like
So my
staying
idea
true to
is I'm
your
so
sound.
focused on recreating the sound from the 90s. So once I accomplish that, I would call that a success. And another definition of success is the happiness of my wife. Yes.
That's your new definition of success.
All right.
Yeah, I think looking back, my definition of success was to debut and to achieve my dream
Right.
to become an idol star. But now it has changed and it's more family based. The success equals family.
You know,
The
can I
happiness of
ask you a
family.
personal question?
Yes, of course.
I mean, you
go
as an
ahead.
accomplished artist yourself, what is it like to be all the way up there? That's what I was always curious about looking at you guys performing on every medias that I turn on, like in the past.
In the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. So I have to go way back. Go to 돌려 my memory a lot. Go back a lot. What was it like? It was very busy.
Right.
And we were very thankful that we got to do the music that we love and that we thankfully got a lot of love for that. So, what I don't know what was the question?
So I just wanted to hear the general idea of becoming an accomplished artist like yourself, because I was never the one. I was always one of those underdogs who strived to become a thing in the industry. But
I think we were just thankful and gratitude. That's the biggest thing we can say because we had a good company to support us. We had a great producer, and I think all of that, like when you work as an idol group, everything has to come like as a set, right?
Right.
But everything was kind of ready for us, so that's why we were able to do the music that we love to do. And so the bottom line is that we were very thankful for it.
wow.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I'm learning another thing from you today.
I hope that answered your
Yeah,
question.
it did actually.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
And right, is there a piece of advice you have received about music or life that still stays with you until this day?
Just now from you. Be grateful, cherish the moment. And I don't think I've ever appreciated anything about my life so far. Except for my wife, actually, and getting married, having my own family. That's like the only thing I'm grateful for. But yeah, I should be feeling more grateful about the things that's happening in my life from now on. So all thanks to you.
Yeah, you should be thankful for the new music gears that you have and for the studio.
Yeah, I should be stop investing on one of those though.
And for the 2 laptops that you still have.
Yes.
All right, and for our next song break, we're going to listen to Samuel's Love Eventually. We just heard Love Eventually by 서사무엘. Oh, what a beautiful song.
Oh, thank you so much. Glad you enjoyed.
I'll see you in the 아침.
Yeah, that was the first ever song that I wrote for my wife. But her first reaction after hearing this song, she was like, "These lyrics are so cringe. I can't listen to it."
Oh.
So I was offended a little bit, but I liked this song. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes, thank you. And Kitty Girl 1404 says, Sam needs to come again to ask advice about married life.
Yeah, she actually had been sharing her insight about married life during the previous song break, and that actually helped a lot.
You can ask me anything about married life.
I'm going to ask you more once I have kids.
When you have a son, when that fake news
Son or
becomes
daughter,
real news, you can ask me more.
And
And the next message, how would you pronounce that? Hu Luyoy.
yeah,
Yeah, it says, when is your album going to see the light?
probably never, but the only thing I'm focused on in my career under the name Samuel Seo is to become a guru, if that makes sense to you. I mean, the only goal I have in my personal career is to release an album that I can be satisfied with.
Yeah.
And that's like the only goal. I can make money off of other stuffs anyway, so yeah.
Is there anything other than music that you like to do or are interested? Like if you have to find like a second job, did you ever
I mean, I
think
technically
about
already
that?
have actually radio DJ, you know.
So it's still related to music.
Right.
Right. Looking ahead, do you feel more hopeful or more cautious about where popular music is going?
I kind of stopped thinking about it because there's nothing you can do about it, you know? So you just go with the flow, trying to adapt to the change, like how I'm doing. Having 2 different sides in yourself, like the first one being when you're working on your solo project and the other one being when you're working for others. Those are completely different things. You just have to have these 2 ways like coexisting in you. Yeah.
And it's already time to say goodbye. Time flies. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming and for sharing your good vibes with us today. And you can always come back when you have a new album or when you have when that fake news becomes real news. Anytime, you are welcome back.
Thank you so much.
All right, and we're going to say goodbye to Samuel and also close the show with his song Chong, Pale Blue. So thank you for tuning in, and this has been Hyerim with producers Christina Seo and Kwon Chae-ryung and writer Liz. Have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.